chosen and fixed and appointed Baytul Arqam, a house of a companion. There they used to gather. They used to hold meetings. There they could pray in congregation also. But their same instruction is being given here. It was given to Hazrat Musa because they couldn't pray to Allah openly under that tyrant Pharaoh. So we told them to appoint certain houses, certain dwellings. And then these dwellings, وَجْعَلُوا بُيُوتَكُمْ قِبْلَةً. This qibla can have two meanings. Either places of congregation, because this man is also coming to this place, this man is also coming to this place, this person, this moment from this side is also, so this becomes qibla for them. So the place of congregation, which everybody is facing. And the second meaning is, you build your houses facing towards qibla. And this is actually a masterpiece of research done by Maulana Hamiduddin Farahi Rahmatullah alayh. He has written a book, Ar-Ra'yu Sahih fi Man Huwa Zabih. And in that he has proved that even for Bani Israel, the Qibla was Baitullah. He has proved from quotations from the Old Testament that whenever they went, wherever they went, they built, they fixed their tent of worship facing, directing the south. And to the south was this Baitullah. Because they were the progeny of Ibrahim, alayhi salatu wasalam. Ibrahim had built this house. How could it be possible? They didn't know this is the Qibla. Their tent of worship, Qurban Gah, they used to call it. Because there was more of sacrifice in their Sharia than of Salah. But the altar was to be as if, whosoever is presenting the sacrifice is facing south. And towards the south, it is from Palestine to Egypt. If you are facing towards south, it is the Qibla. It is the direction of the Baitullah. So this has been proved by him, Hamiduddin Farahi. This book he wrote in Arabic, Ar-Ra'yu Sahih fi Man Huwa Zabih, but it had been translated by Maulana Amir Hasan Islahi, one of his disciples, and it can be had from Pakistan. So this was the command given to them. وَأَوْحَيْنَا إِلَىٰ مُوسَىٰ وَأَخِيهِ تَبَوَّأَ لِقَوْمِكُمَا بِمِصْرَ بُيُوتًا وَاجْعَلُوا بُيُوتَكُمْ قِبْلَةً وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَبَشِّرِ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. This is just like the Baitul Arqam of Makkah. فَقَالَ مُوسَىٰ رَبَّنَا إِنَّكَ آتَيْتَ فِرْعَوْنَ وَمَلَأَهُ زِينَةً وَأَمْوَالًا فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا رَبَّنَا لِيُضِلُّوا عَنْ سَبِيلِكَ. And so said Musa, alayhi salatu wassalam, O our Lord, you have given Fir'aun and his chiefs the adornment and wealth in the life of this world, O our Lord, so that they should lead the people astray. They have the authority, they have the power, they have the wealth, they have the money, they have all the adornments of this life. And with these, they are leading people astray from your path. You have given all these things to them. رَبَّنَا إِنَّكَ آتَيْتَ فِرْعَوْنَ وَمَلَأَهُ زِينَةً وَأَمْوَالًا فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا رَبَّنَا لِيُضِلُّوا عَنْ سَبِيلِكَ. What is the outcome of all this? They are obstructing people from coming to your path. They are forcibly turning them away because they have the authority. They have money to buy people. They can buy any agents from our own nation. رَبَّنَا اطْمِسْ عَلَىٰ أَمْوَالِهِمْ. Now this is also the final stage. When the messenger becomes so fed up with the nation, to the people whom he has been sent, that now he is giving, this prayer for their azab. رَبَّنَا اطْمِسْ عَلَىٰ أَمْوَالِهِمْ. O our Lord, wipe away their riches. وَاشْدُدْ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ. And harden their hearts. فَلَا يُؤْمِنُوا حَتَّىٰ يَرَوُا الْعَذَابَ الْأَلِيمَ. So that they don't believe before the time of seeing of the painful torment. What does it mean? Now don't let them believe. If they come to believe now, they will be saved. They have persecuted us. They had done all the crimes. Now if you will let them come to faith, they will be saved. Now you just put seals on their hearts. This is the prayer of the Prophet, of the Messenger. You put the seals on their heart, وَاشْدُدْ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ, so that they don't now believe. They don't come to the faith, accepting the faith, before their eyes see this azab, this torment coming. قال قد أجيبت دعوتكما فاستقيما ولا تتبعان سبيل الذين لا يعلمون. Allah replied, the prayer of you two has been granted. We have granted the prayer of you, your prayer. قال قد أجيبت دعوتكما فاستقيما. Now you stand firm. ولا تتبعان سبيل الذين لا يعلمون, and never follow the path of those who don't know. وجاوزنا ببني إسرائيل البحر, and we brought the children of Israel across the sea. فأتبعهم فرعون وجنوده بغيا وعدوا. Now Fir'aun and his armies, they chased them, they followed them. Baghyan, rebelliously, وعدوا, and transgressively. حتى إذا أدركه الغرق, till when the drowning overtook him. قال آمنت أنه لا إله إلا الذي آمنت به بنو إسرائيل. Now we exclaim, oh, I come to believe in the Lord in whom the children of Israel believe. وأنا من المسلمين, and I surrender, I submit. I am one of the surrenderers. Alan, what now? وَقَدْ عَصَيْتَ قَبْلُ وَكُنْتَ مِنَ الْمُفْسِدِينَ. And you disobeyed. You have been disobeying before this. And you have been among the mischief mongers. فَالْيَوْمَ نُنَجِّيكَ بِبَدَنِكَ. Now today we shall rescue your dead body. Your badan, your body will be rescued and saved. لِتَكُونَ لِمَنْ خَلْفَكَ آيَةً, so that it becomes a sign for those who are behind you. وَإِنَّ كَثِيرًا مِنَ النَّاسِ عَنْ آيَاتِنَا لَغَافِلُونَ. But you know, very many people from among humanity they don't pay any heed to our signs and revelations. وَلَقَدْ بَوَّأْنَا بِبَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ مُبَوَّأَ صِدْقٍ. وَلَقَدْ بَوَّأْنَا بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ مُبَوَّأَ صِدْقٍ